What's going on, good people? We are back at it live for another Real Estate Happy Hour live. This is how we do it every Tuesday at 2:30. A group of real estate professionals coming together, taking a break out of their day just to have a good time. We talk about a little bit of everything, a little bit of nothing. So imagine yourself at the barbershop. Anything can come up and we just like to tackle it, but we do have some structure to the show. We will dive into some real estate topics, tips for our professionals out there, but we always kick it off with our trending topics. But before we do that, I want to remind you that we are streaming live from our Facebook business page and our YouTube page, so make sure that you tune in every Tuesday at 2:30, that you go ahead and press that notification button. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and show us some love in the comments as well. I want to introduce the crew in the back. Y'all go ahead and unmute your mics and say hello to the people. You know how we do it.
What's up, people?
Hey, y'all.
What it do?
Hey.
What's going on, everybody, man? We are back at it. Back at it for another Tuesday at 2:30, man. What's going on in the world? You know how we kick it off, guys. Trending topics.
Trending topics, man.
Let's talk about it.
Man, we look at these Met videos, man, these outfits.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, some crazy stuff.
So the Met Gala is for a museum, right? It's a fundraiser?
Educate me, because, I just see it every year,
So,
or however often it is.
I think the Metropolitan
It's an
Museum is a
annual
museum.
fundraising event for the
Metropolitan
Museum of Art.
And where is it located?
In New York, right?
It's in New York.
That's what I thought, because I was just watching Sex in the City, and it's all repeats, and they were actually on the Met Gala.
What? On the repeat?
On the repeat.
And did they have them crazy outfits on?
They did. Weird and crazy, and everybody was fighting to get there. Literally.
So I think for the Met Gala, I think you got to be invited.
You do.
Yeah. What kind of fundraiser where you got to be invited?
Right?
They know
They only
they're
want
gonna
people with the
spend
money. Yep,
Yeah.
the money in the room.
Yeah,
Get the money
clearly,
in the room.
clearly, it ain't about the money no more. Then
Was
It's
Southern
always
Black
amazing.
and
the theme is Southern Black Dandy.
yes.
What?
Yeah,
Well, couldn't it still be about the money, though? Because they may be inviting those that have the money to be able to donate.
But here's the thing. I mean, I don't know. Is that a requirement? Like, you gotta donate if you come?
Probably.
I'm
Yeah.
I think it would be.
I
And it
think
gives
you do.
a lot of people exposure, so like they're paying.
Yep. That right there. Yeah.
Southern Black Dandy though.
Yeah, so it had to be. It was like shining a light on Black artists or Black designers, Black tailors.
Nah, Dandy. That ain't what Dandy.
That's what they had. And they had like a little choir of Black guys dressed up, and they were singing. It was
What?
what does dandy mean to you?
Dandy means like a flirt.
Oh,
Yeah, like dandy is like a person that is like a charismatic, like a Black charismatic flirt type.
that's what the theme is. And I think he was a co-chair, and Pharrell was a co-chair, and ASAP was a co-chair.
LeBron
Okay.
was too.
He was too. I don't see him on here. Like I didn't see. Maybe
He
he
couldn't
didn't.
make it.
Okay.
He got injured.
Oh, wow. So that's money in the room.
LeBron.
Oh yeah, that MCL man.
So who were some of y'all's favorite looks? Did you all see any that you really like?
Yeah, I like Andre with that piano on.
Yeah, he had a piano on his back.
Boy had a piano.
The music on his back, man.
Tiana Taylor's was interesting.
Yeah.
Taylor,
She's
what she was in?
she was Byron's girlfriend in
Byron.
family reunion. No, a funeral. She's saying
Shaman
Byron.
Erpert's ex-wife.
She's a
Who?
singer.
Iman Erpert's ex-wife.
Who?
Iman Shumpert.
Oh, the basketball player?
Yes.
Okay, he used to play ball.
Yeah. I know him. I still don't know her.
You don't
though.
know Tiana Taylor?
She
But-
choreographed for Kanye.
Yeah, and a lot of people she choreographs for.
Oh, she a choreographer.
She's a singer. She
she's a
does
singer.
it all,
She's
really.
a singer
She
too.
acts.
Well,
Yeah,
at the
she's
Met, she was a musician.
a Jane of all trades. How
That's
you
her
know Tiana
Taylor
Taylor?
Black Dandy.
At the Met, she was a magician.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I like her outfit. I also like Cardi's. I'm not gonna lie. I like that green that she was
Oh, I
rocking.
like how she
That
had
green
her
was
hair.
beautiful. Yeah, the green was beautiful.
Pull up Cardi's outfit, Margaret. Let me see what Cardi B had on. Somebody had on a box.
Mm.
Cardi was nice, and who else? Oh, Lauryn Hill, crazy.
Hers was
Yeah,
all big, but it was interesting.
yeah, it was crazy, over the top. Yeah,
Yeah, no, man.
I liked her
Oh,
hair.
that is cute. Look at Cardi covered up.
you still.
Just
Wow.
Cardi with clothes on.
I had to do a double take myself. I was like, who is that?
Mm.
That's nice. You look good, girl. So Cardi had
Yeah.
to cut that check.
You said who?
I say Cardi had to cut that check to the Met.
Everybody
guess
got
so.
a
Or maybe their management cuts checks.
So they
No, they gonna pay for it. They gonna pay for it in some way.
man.
I'm sure they get their
Yeah.
money before attendance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you
I
could.
don't know. That's interesting.
Oh no, Lakeith.
So who had on who? I mean, let me see Lauryn Hill. This boy got on
Oh, and
Yeah,
they,
look at
Was
Lauryn
red
Hill.
the color this year?
No, because Lauren came in straight yellow.
Hmm.
A lot
Did
of
y'all hear
people
about
have on
Doechii?
that same color really.
Mm-mm.
there she go.
Y'all seen the Doechii stuff? It's her name Doechii, right?
Yeah, I saw hers.
What she had on?
Yeah, she had a little viral moment going around because she was yelling at her assistant and staff. I guess because she was revealed to paparazzi or somewhat before the actual show. So she was coming off the elevator and I don't know, just went crazy from there. She was requesting all kind of umbrellas.
Who was?
Doechii.
Doechii.
So
Doechii.
is that a rap? Who is that?
She's
That's the one. She won the best album rap artist.
She young.
Rap
She
album. Yeah.
but she's very talented though.
Anxiety. You know that song?
Sing that again. Say it. What is?
Anxiety. My anxiety.
That was the right note, Shay.
Try and be.
That
You know
song
the
give me
song.
anxiety, bro.
No, that one. Yeah, Lauren's outfit was pretty interesting.
Yeah. You like it, Jess?
I do, man. I do. I like it.
Who?
Lauryn Hill.
Yeah. Yeah. Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade was nice. It was not too way out the box.
Oh, let me
Oh,
go
I mean, if
see
you going
that.
to the Met though, Laverne, you got to be out the box.
Out the box.
Right?
I mean, and then they had a lot of guys with, I don't want skirts or not all jackets, but some of them were skirts.
Dandies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, how can we forget Rihanna? You know, everyone was looking at her.
She's
Her being
pregnant.
pregnant.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, theirs was
Hey,
low key.
she keep a baby in her.
I'm telling you. ASAP.
Wow.
They got too much time. That boy need to get back in the booth.
Man, what they got to do? They good. They don't have to do nothing. If they
Boy,
don't,
man,
You say-
that boy living off that makeup money, man.
man, what?
And just making money in between babies, huh? Making music in between babies, I guess.
He ain't even doing that. That boy,
Oh.
Man, I'm just gonna be dad. I'm gonna be daddy.
Yeah.
That's my role. That's
so
crazy.
the theme was super fine, tailoring black style, black dandyism, and its impact on fashion through the history of fashion.
Okay. Good
Okay.
stuff. Well, I learned something. I never really knew what it was all about.
Yeah. Okay. Lauryn Hill.
They
coming
don't
out
give
here.
nobody no scholarships or nothing. I wonder
Gabrielle
where-
Union?
Gabrielle, she ain't no
Yeah.
scholar.
No, it's the tailored
dress?
dress.
Oh,
It's tailored.
okay.
She on theme.
Gabrielle Union walk out of there like she took a bed sheet with her.
There's a guy named Cole Escola. He looked like he have on pointed toe heels. and it's a weird one. It is Cole Escola, Escola, and Christopher John Rogers.
We don't know them.
No, me neither. I'm just looking. Oh, but there's some weird stuff on here though. Alicia Keys and Swiss Beat.
Swiss. What's the
Alicia
name? What's the,
Alicia Keys and Swiss Beat.
oh, okay, Swiss Beats.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what's our topic today, Jess? Because we'll be on this Megan all day.
I know. That's for sure, for sure. All right, man. Up next, the topic of the day is going to be the real origins of Mother's Day in general. You all know it's coming up. But I actually took a little second to see, like, it seems like every holiday now that social media is kind of like putting all kinds of stuff out about history, and you hear a lot more than what you would learn in school, it seems like. So, like, on holidays, I just kind of go back and kind of, well, what's the origin or the history behind it, or some of the conspiracies and some, all of that stuff. And so came to find out some pretty interesting stuff about it.
Because I don't know about Mother's Day.
Me neither.
Yeah. Cool. Well, we're going to
Don't tell
learn
me they
today.
hung a group of mothers because something.
Look, that sounds like something, huh? It really happened. All right, so check this out. 1908, Anna Jarvis held the first official Mother's Day celebration in Grafton, West Virginia, to honor her mother. Anne Jarvis, a peace activist who cared for wounded soldiers during the Civil War.
Wow.
All right. Okay. In 1914, President Woodrow Wilson declared it a national holiday, but by the 1920s, Anne Jarvis began to denounce the holiday she created, saying it had become too commercial.
Okay.
Amen, Anna. Amen.
It lost the meaning.
Right? So she boycotted Mother's Day events, protested car companies, and even filed lawsuits to stop people from using the name Mother's Day. She also went on to quote to say, a printed card means nothing except that you are too lazy to write to the woman who has done more for you than anyone in the world. And
Wow.
Anna Jarvis.
It didn't catch on though.
No, it sure didn't.
all right.
We have to be lazy. Quick to be lazy, baby.
Wow.
Give you this card, baby. Give you this card.
I want cards and flowers and my accolades all year long, not just one day.
All right, well, let's talk about it then. Let's talk about it. So, for my mothers on here, what do y'all like? Like, what would it like? Does Mother's Day mean anything to y'all? Let's talk about it.
No, leave me alone.
You say no, Shay?
No, leave me alone. Take the kids. Give me a day to myself without somebody calling me mommy, mom,
Yeah,
bruh.
So matter of fact, on Mother's Day, you would rather they leave. Like, y'all go do something.
Absolutely.
Give you some time alone.
What about you, Laverne?
For me, it doesn't have to be a big event because throughout the year, my kids gonna take me to the movies. They're gonna take me to dinner. If they just gotta do something, we can either go to a movie or go eat. They can just come over and we'll play a game. But it's just, if they just gotta do something for it, then just spending time. It's good. But my kids are grown. It makes a difference. But at the little age, I'll be like, okay, y'all, can we just not do nothing? Can I just not cook today?
So Laverne, you good. So y'all good with not doing that on Mother's Day. Like, y'all wouldn't be offended, like, and feel some kind of way about your kids.
No, you can say Happy Mother's Day. That's that's all I need. Yeah. I don't need the production.
That's interesting because you got people. So what you think about hearing that, Jess?
No, that's what I was saying. A lot, I think, and I agree. I mean, you've been raising your kids and stuff. You want a break, like if it's gonna be Mother's Day, like let me, relax a little bit. Step away from my motherly duties and things like that. So I'm only 4 years in on mine, so it's just kind of like you can't really do too much. But at the end of the day, I guess you can just kind of reflect on that day as well. I know for my mom, we usually do something. We're gonna ask her, hey, what do you want to do how do you want to celebrate your Mother's Day? Most times she just wants to be at home, watch a movie, play a game,
Yeah.
spend time with the family.
So I get so whenever I ask that question, Jess, I get whatever you want to do. I'm like, what do you want? Like I wish my mama would be like, you know what? Nothing, bro. Like just hey, we go to the crib, bring some food with you, and we watch a movie.
Well,
like that's what I'll be looking for. My mom be like, whatever y'all decide, just let me know. Whatever you. I'm like, what?
Oh, that means she really expecting something for real.
Is that what that means? Because I mean,
don't mess up.
I be trying to hit the signs.
Well,
That's
probably if she okay with y'all just going over there, probably just getting together, she's good. She just probably means doesn't have to be a big production, you know.
I'm just saying.
Nah, man, you need to be more specific. That sounds like whatever y'all want. I want something though.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. She wants
put some thought into it.
I'm waiting to judge to see what you know what I'm saying.
But at least ask, because I know I think my son. Now look, I love flowers, but I like green flowers because all them cut flowers gonna die in a week.
Oh, and you like potted
plants. You like plants.
Like potted plants, exactly. Yeah, because otherwise I'm gonna say if you're gonna give me flowers, give me something green that I can grow.
Them flowers gonna die. Don't give me nothing gonna die.
They only look pretty for so long.
So it looks like all of us on here really stick to the true meaning of Mother's Day, like its original intent.
Well, what was his original intent though? Why do you think Anna Jarvis felt the need to commemorate her mom?
Maybe she wouldn't.
She probably had 16 brothers and sisters.
Right. So therefore, her mama was probably feeling the same way that y'all feel it. Like, bro, just leave me alone. I don't need no extra. Like, I don't need more people in my world in my life.
Yeah.
In my world in my wife. Like, just leave me in the shadows. I'm good.
No, nobody say nothing about the shadows.
Hey,
leave me alone.
You think she asked her mama before she did it though?
Probably.
No, probably not.
No, not back then. I guess not. Maybe not.
Selfish. Anna selfish.
She's trying to figure it out.
That was the turn.
Selfish. I guess she do something like that, not consider her mama.
Wow.
And sue these people
for
trying to capitalize on it.
Yeah. And then she wondered why everybody hopped up on that thing. Boys was like, oh man, here's a way for me to not feel guilty about how I take advantage of my mama.
That's wild.
now she got a date.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, it's a few other stories out there. I encourage y'all, man, just take a look into it when it gets around these holidays. It's all kinds of stuff. You has that political aspect of it, of how they were trying to profit from that aspect. And
well, also, yesterday was Cinco de Mayo, and I doubt they were like, we don't celebrate that much in Mexico.
They don't celebrate
that here.
It's not a Mexican holiday though. It's an American holiday.
Yeah, it is.
I thought it was a Spanish holiday.
No, ma'am, not at all. It was.
We celebrated Mexico's independence from Spain.
No, that's in September. That's Mexican Independence Day. That's a completely different day.
Mm.
So Cinco de Mayo was a holiday that was founded by Mexicans that had immigrated to California, and they wanted to keep a connection to where they were from. So they started Cinco de Mayo in California. Cinco de Mayo was started in California. Mm-hmm. It is a American holiday.
So now it's like that's when you get some good drinks on that day.
Margaritas.
Yeah. So holidays get hijacked all the time.
Margaritas and fajitas.
And it looks like Mother's Day got hijacked.
I mean, think about it. So look, what other okay, so if it was a Mexican holiday, like think about it. If it was really a Mexican holiday, what other holidays that other countries celebrate are heavily commercialized like Cinco de Mayo?
St. Patrick's Day.
That was started in America.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so like Boxing Day in Canada, like ain't nobody celebrating that. The Chinese, how much commercialized is that? Like true holidays from other countries, they're not commercialized in the United States. But these pseudo, like St. Patrick's Day, Cinco de Mayo, they have all this commercialization around it. That's because America.
It just further solidifies that America
Yep.
They're thieves. They didn't have no holidays.
Hmm.
So
Fourth of July.
Yeah.
They hijack everybody else to make money off of it, huh?
President's Day.
Yeah, I think each month has a day that can be celebrated.
Well, look, Margaret talking about they trying to take Juneteenth. Now they took Juneteenth.
But I think Trump gonna give it back.
Okay. You think so?
That's what he's saying.
That's what I think. I don't think he's gonna recognize Juneteenth.
What you mean? You can't unrecognize it.
Yeah.
Once a president makes it a federal holiday, he can't go in and not make it a federal holiday.
He been signing stuff. He can sign. This ain't no holiday no more. What's next? We ain't doing that no more. What's next? Student loans? Nah, we ain't forgiving them. What's next?
That's exactly. I bet that's exactly how he be.
Wow.
Read it to me. Somebody read it to me.
Wow.
I'm celebrating Juneteenth.
That's wild.
We would always celebrate it. What I'm thinking, like the lady who started Mother's Day, she would always celebrate it, and her close friends, they would celebrate it, but it just got out of hand, and then it changed.
But okay, so Jess, in your research, like when she woke up one day and said, you know what, I'm going to commemorate my mama, like she had to do other stuff. Like what else did she do to put it in the public landscape? Like she went to the federal government to petition for it to be a national holiday.
I don't believe. I don't know. We got to. Y'all got to go dig. Leave it in the comments, man. Leave it in the comments. I know that I read something about it, but I don't want to just start going off. I don't remember exactly, but I know it was that.
We ain't got no fact checkers, man. So just go. Like people gonna believe it. It's on the internet. They're gonna believe it anyway. Just say it.
Yeah, but you missed the part where I said I don't remember. Nah, but come on, who got the Google up? ChatGPT that thing.
Yeah, Shay was the save the day and fact check.
Yeah. Save that day, Shay.
Understand what Jess said. What are we Googling?
And we trying to figure out if like Anna, what is it, Jarvis?
Yeah, Ann Jarvis.
But I think it's Anna because it's ANNA. Anyway, did she petition? But her mama name was Ann, I think.
Okay.
Did she like petition the government for the holiday? Like, one day she was just like, you know what, today gonna be Mother's Day, and she told all her people, and then her people started celebrating it, and then it just kind of spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
I think.
Am I muffled, y'all?
President was it?
Woodrow Wilson.
Yeah, it probably.
He found out about it, and then he.
Yeah, that's what was in the bullets that Jess said.
So maybe she just started celebrating it.
She had to tell somebody for them to catch wind of it.
I mean, what y'all think she did for the first Mother's Day? Like, what did she do?
Maybe she went and put some flowers on her mother's grave.
What?
If she wasn't alive.
How you know the mama was dead?
If she
was just been killed off that baby mama. How you kill off her mama like that?
You know, the life expectancy back then wasn't very long.
Man.
So you do stuff like that. We hear you, Jess.
We hear you, Jess.
Okay. Making sure Shay said she couldn't hear me that well, so I just want to make sure.
Oh, okay.
Shay just be tripping.
Yeah.
So it looks like she put a campaign together to get the president to make it a national holiday.
Okay.
So since she pushed,
They wanted to be that.
The renege.
Yeah.
But her mom.
So her mom was.
Oh, never mind.
No, never mind.
Hey, find out if her mom was alive or not, Shay. Margaret.
The mom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mother's Day. Like in 1908, was her mom still alive?
Oh.
I'm trying to.
Let's get these names right. So it's Ann Reeves Jarvis and Anna Jarvis.
Yeah, Anna was the daughter, and Ann was the mom.
Right.
So Anna, look at that. So Anna never got married. See, that's what she had too much time on her hands. See if she had a husband, just.
No, maybe she just didn't change her name.
Man, she'd have had a husband.
She needs to be a mama.
In 1908, they'd have had it in the kitchen.
Yes, indeed.
And babies.
That's wild.
Maybe does Anne have any children? Was she a mother?
I don't know.
Interesting. Was she a mother?
But I don't think that the mother was alive because her movements was started back in 1870.
Mm-hmm.
And the first Mother's Day celebration was 1908.
Oh, wow.
That's only 30 years.
Okay.
The life expectancy wasn't very long.
I mean, look, my grandmother's still alive. But
this
was born in
2025.
1925. Oh, so you the hospital situation.
Okay.
You're done.
Okay. We don't know what to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's unfortunate.
Good stuff, man.
So Anna brought that smoke on herself.
Yeah, I think it just got out of hand and it got too commercialized.
She died in 1905, so she did not get to see the first celebration.
Wow.
See, so she probably commemorated by putting flowers on her mother's grave.
So Mother's Day really wasn't for. It wasn't for the mamas that was alive. It was for the mamas. It was really like a commemoration, like a
mother that had passed.
No, it was a tribute because her mom, Ann Jarvis, was a big, what do you call it? She brought mothers together for the soldiers.
Yeah.
And so she had something called the Mother's Revolution or something, they said.
So it just kind of morphed.
Or was it supposed to be for military mothers or something?
Yeah, so
originally, yeah.
The mother, that's what she did. She used to get a whole bunch of mothers together to send care packages and stuff to the soldiers.
So that's totally different.
In the Civil War. So her daughter just wanted to let the world know about what her mama used
her
to
mom did, yeah. Like honoring her.
Honoring her. So it was to honor her achievements because she was so kind. And then America was like, nah, we're going to get paid off that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Wow.
Fortunately.
Welcome to America.
Okay. Right. Good stuff, man. Well, look, y'all show y'all mother some love this coming Mother's Day, you know.
No, because it wasn't for them.
I'm just saying, you can still show them some love.
We're going to show them some love.
Show them some love today, then.
Let's pretend.
Every day, like Laverne say, every day we're going to show them some love.
Every day.
Every day. Maybe give them a rundown of the history that you learned about today.
Yeah,
no, don't waste that time. Don't waste your time.
No, Laverne, that's what I'm gonna do, Laverne. I'm gonna say, hey, pull up a seat. Let me educate you.
Your mama gonna say, boy, get out of here with that.
Okay, look. What you give me?
Right.
So we going to dinner or not? What you talking about?
I'm glad I don't have that kind of mother.
Oh, you don't?
Really?
What your mama say?
Like, girl, you the best thing that ever happened to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she flip it.
Yeah, that's how my mom is. So
your
it's like,
flip it.
Yeah, mine too.
Let me get you a gift.
So yeah, so we all through the year, show love.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's beautiful.
Go out to eat, go to the movies.
Mama Margaret is a real one. For sure.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure.
For sure. She a real one.
Look, I was under that the little blanket that she knitted me. I was under that the other day.
I'm telling you, she's sweet as pie. Sweet as pie.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Shout out to Mama Margaret. Man, when we hop into this real estate topic, man, let's talk. How do you approach networking with other industry professionals? How y'all coming along when it comes to that aspect of real estate, networking with other professionals within the actual industry?
So I want to hear from y'all. Like, do y'all feel like that's something that's a worth time? What's y'all take on that?
I think it's worth the time, but you have to have like a segment for that and don't go overboard with it.
What's the value in
it? Let's see, maybe another real estate agent may know a market a little bit better than you. So you could, get a referral fee. Mm-hmm. Maybe they could help you out with certain aspects of your particular deal that you're not familiar with, you can, say, hey, what would you do in this situation? Or have you ever heard of something like this? So you just not like out there by yourself.
But do you feel like realtors would like say, for instance, if somebody called, you call that person and they know something you don't know, like, are they going to really give you the truth? Because ain't y'all
not right off.
No.
Not right off. And I think that's the thing, is like building those relationships and things like that.
Relationship, they know you. Oh, they say, oh, Margaret's cool people. She sent me a referral before or something like that. Yeah. What question you have?
What you think, Shay? You knew. Shay, we lost.
Shay said, not me. Not today. Don't ask me nothing.
Shay hopped off that thing quick, man.
Look, you should have seen the face when I was reading the question on networking. Wait. No,
wow.
I'm just playing.
Okay, so my experience with it, kind of. So there are agents out there that hey, if you ask them questions, they'll answer your questions. They'll network. There are agents, industry professionals, or I'll just say realtors, because that's the industry that we in. That, you know what I'm saying, they'll take care of you. They approach business like there's an abundance mindset, things like that. But then also what I found is, I even with saying that though, I still feel like if it's in your market, they still holding back a little bit.
Yeah.
If
it's in competition.
Yeah. But now when you go to national conferences, you meet people that are in other markets that are not your market.
Yeah.
Then they give you all the game. Yeah, I've seen that. So especially when we're talking about this, the biggest takeaway for just for people would be, if you're gonna do it to get the most out of it, network with industry professionals that are in other markets.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then you'll be able to really get, I think, the totality of building those strong relationships with them.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, that was great, man. I didn't even think about that from that aspect of it, but that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Well, it shouldn't be that way, because we have millions of people in Houston and
you can't work with all of them.
Yeah, I know, exactly, right. So just
but if you look at it like this. So when I was in Goldman Sachs, they said in business there are three main components. The first component is manage your expenses. It says take care of your customers. The third one is beat your competition. So three tenets, right? The three tenets of business. Take care of your customer, manage your expenses, beat your competition. So if beat my competition is one of my tenets, then I'm gonna tell you some stuff, but there's still some I have to maintain a competitive edge.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm not gonna tell you everything.
Now, that's true.
But if you're in another market, then I don't see you as my competition. Then okay, all the rest of that stuff's out the window. Hey, now I just want to be of value to you.
Yeah, I know that's true, because it's funny, at the Champions Career Fair, there was a broker next door to us. He's like, I don't want you, because I'm listening to what he's talking about. He's like, I don't want you to get all my stuff.
Yeah. That's the same with me. I had brokers coming over and they were scanning my QR code, trying to see what we had on our forms, what questions we were asking.
Yeah.
But that makes stuff so.
Well, but no. I didn't have no problem with it, because I understand the totality of it. You can have my form and the QR code and the questions and all of that stuff, but if you ain't got the follow-up process in place, you don't know how we gonna follow up with them. You don't know what our next steps are gonna be to build a relationship to get these people to sign on with us. It's many more steps after this one. So you can have everything about this step right here.
And that's why they say a lot of free game is a real, it's just debate for, a larger thing. You know what I'm saying? So the more information you give out for free and stuff, you build that trust, and then maybe you can get them from another angle or something.
And it's the people. So it's you're the business. So people usually say, hey, how can we do this? For instance, when we were at the career fair, one thing that I mentioned to people is that we have the newest president of HBREA at our brokerage. He's the CEO.
Exactly.
So it's other brokers, they could be scanning and looking around and ear hustling.
Right.
They can't be Michael G. Davis.
And I love the way you frame that, because that literally was my approach when I went to the North Campus at Champions. Because low-key, I should have took a picture, but I was kind of embarrassed. But all I had on my table, we had the backdrop, we had the flyers, and we had the QR code.
That's what I was telling people, and even Laverne's like, man, we need to get this up. I'm like, Laverne, we just need to go be us, and tell them about us.
And that's all I did. I had the QR code, the flyers, the backdrop, and the table with a black tablecloth on it, and I stood there. Yeah, and I'm like, I'm the one that's gonna sell the cover.
Yeah. So how cold can you be to not have nothing?
Okay.
and still, and we still get people.
One broker came up like he felt like he was throwing a slug at me. He was like, "Oh man, what did he say?" He said something about I feel sorry for your table or your table.
Yeah, feel sorry for the table.
Yo, pass me his name. Who is that?
Nothing. We didn't get any of that. We did not get any of that.
Yeah, no, we didn't get that, but it's like you can see, okay, it's not like the others.
Yeah.
But once you start talking and you gather a little crowd, and then it's like, okay, so what do they have that?
Yeah, I was looking at one of the tables. They had all this stuff on them, but then they got them doing handwriting they stuff. I'm like, you the emails is gonna be wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then now you got a whole nother step where somebody got to take that list, got to type it onto a spreadsheet, and then, like, bro, you can have all that stuff on your table, bro. And then you trying to get them to write their name on the list, but you got so much stuff on your table. They got stuff in their hands, so they holding on to the stuff trying to write it.
Hungry. And you got some stuff. That's what they looking at. Snacks.
Look, my table had plenty of room. I was like, here, put your bag right here. Go on, put your phone out.
And you know what's funny?
Let me talk to you.
And even at the very end, when people were packing up and most tables were empty, and I had packed up everything off that table except the QR code. I'm like, ooh, people coming in. Ooh, people coming in. And I'm like, don't worry about it. I'm packing up, but here, scan this QR code, and we can still have a conversation.
Absolutely.
So it's about the people you're talking to.
So the moral of the story is, our tables may have looked a little light, but we still walked out of there with close to 70 registrants, baby. Let's go.
Good job.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, we did it.
I mean, that's awesome, man. Great work, team. Getting out there, being yourselves, being a great team that we are, for sure. Brooks and Davis Real Estate Firm. All right, man. Well, let's hop into this real estate tip. We had a wonderful time on Monday Night Live last night. One of our teammates, Kendra Kaufman with the 5-star team, came through and had a great time with Rick for Monday Night Live, where we answered questions from the audience when it comes to real estate. And one of the questions last night was on how do you transition from a solo agent to a team leader. And so let's hear from LaKendra and some of the tip that she gave us, and we can just dialogue.
I highly implore you agents to just don't be so quick to go and start a team. You want to make sure that you have worked enough deals, done enough transactions, and just dealt with enough situations that any agent that is under you, if they come to you posing an issue, posing a question, posing a problem, that you have something that you can really bestow upon them. Okay.
Oh, that was good.
Interesting, yeah.
So I don't know. So Margaret, Laverne, like, did y'all ever want to have a team?
Nope, not me.
Like,
no, not me. I've been a solo agent all my career just because I want to learn everything I can on my own. Yeah. And at that being said, I have had people say, well, why don't you be, a broker? I'm like, no, that's okay. I just about the same conversation. I don't mind sharing and helping.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you, Laverne.
Oh, I believe. Oh yeah. A call came through. Yeah, I believe it wasn't my calling, so that's not for me. I'm more of an encourager and a helper, so I'll help you all day long. Not all day.
What do you think would be? What do you think would be different? What do you think would be different being a team lead? All right. So you say you're an encourager, so you'll do all of that, but what do you feel like would be different if you had a team?
I just believe it would require a lot more time.
Okay, so it's the time commitment.
Yeah.
All right. What about you, Margaret? Had you had a desire to start a team?
I don't know if it was a desire. I know at one point you were like pushing, like, hey, we want more teams. So I had the name, the Harrison Realty Group, but it just never really coalesced.
Right.
And because I'll help, I'll mentor. But I got, sometimes I just don't feel like being bothered. and you want to do your own solo agent thing. But I do feel what LaKendra was saying, that you need to know enough to even impart some wisdom on others or to even help them out when they come to you. And you have to be accessible enough too. Because sometimes if you're busy and you can't answer your phone for your team, it's like, well, you're not doing them, any services or any justice.
Yeah, well, I think LaKendra answered that question beautifully, right? I really do believe it starts with the desire, though.
Okay.
I feel like some people feel like that's the natural next step, right? Meaning they can't just be a solo agent and operate at a high level and just kind of do their thing. Like the natural next step is to start a team and bring people under them. And the reality is that that's not the natural next step. Like, you don't have to. Like, the matter of fact, one of the young ladies that was on the panel with me last week that we did with LPT Realty and Ascend, she had a big team. That's what she said when she was on the panel. Like, she was like, I had a big team. And matter of fact, when I saw her before the thing started, because we had interactions, talking about networking with industry professionals. So we knew each other. We've been in this for a minute. And I asked her, I was like, well, hey, how's the team going? And she was like, oh, no, I dismantled the team.
Oh, okay.
I blew the team up. So she literally blew her team up and back a solo agent. And she said, and the reason she said she blew her team up was because what she realized about this business was that she really enjoyed the interactions with the customer. And her team got so big, she was so far removed from the customer that she wasn't anymore. So I think when it comes to the team thing, you need to know what you're doing and have enough transactions, and you need to know what you're talking about, right? And that's definitely for those individuals that they want a team. Like, when I got into real estate, I always wanted a team. Like, I wanted to be a broker. I wanted to have people under me. Like, I always wanted that from day one. And I've met new agents that the same thing. They want a team. And I've met some new agents that started a team too soon. That they hadn't been in business, they hadn't done enough transactions, they hadn't got enough expertise. So then they start bringing people in and realize that it was too soon. So I think you got to have both those components. I think you got to have a desire to want to be a team lead and to be responsible for other people's success. I think you got to have that desire first, or well, not first, but as well. In addition, to have a expertise and wherewithal to where you can truly help your team.
I mean, she touched. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Jess.
No, she touched on a lot of things. Some great points. So definitely go back and watch the episode. But I remember one of the things that she did say was that you also want to kind of make sure that you've. And I don't know. Now I think about. Well, she said to accomplish the things that you've wanted to accomplish as a solo artist. You know what I'm saying? And really see that you've. I guess reach those goals or milestones. I don't know how she worded it, but I kind of could understand that, like, and that kind of transitions into having the experiences that she spoke about, having enough experience, but then also, making sure that you're also reaching your goals and accomplishing the things, and you've done all that you want to before you take on that type of task, because, like, who knows? But yeah, that's good.
Yeah, no, she did a good job. I'm glad she was able to pinch hit. You know what I'm saying? I might have to pull them cards a little more. Just give me a break, man. We got a lot of experts a part of Brooks and Davis Real Estate. We got a bunch of coaches that we can pull on Monday Night Live.
Absolutely, man. Well, that was the tip of the day. Like I said, make sure you go back to our Brooks and Davis Facebook page or our YouTube page that you may be on right now, and check out that episode from last night, Monday Night Live. I know in the past few episodes we haven't been doing our Wild Out story routing with real estate. So I have a new concept I'm thinking about, because you just used the word, Margaret, I don't even know. Coalesce. You just said something.
Coalesce.
All right. So our new segment coming soon is going to be Margaret's words. Okay, something along those lines. Okay. We're going to have Margaret break down some of these words that she's using. Give us the definition. We might challenge you to use it in a sentence. We can learn some new words.
Oh, look, she liked that. She liked that, Jess.
Yes, and Laverne, my fellow Toastmaster, that's right up our alley.
All right, I'm telling you, we're gonna lean on these strengths right here. So
I love that.
Coalesce. So make that one the first one, because let's dive into that one next time or something.
Okay. All right, we'll down. I love that idea.
We'll rewind. But man, thank you all for tuning in. This is how we do it. It's a fun show. I mean, anything can change at the spur of the moment. We talk about some great things here on the Real Estate Happy Hour Live. So make sure that you share this live, send it out to somebody that needs to hear this, who may be interested in real estate, who's in real estate, or who just enjoys a good time. All right. We do have a special message for those that are looking to, like I said, to get into real estate, or maybe have a business need, looking to buy or sell your home. So make sure that you stay tuned for the message after this, after the show. But hey, stay tuned to our Facebook and our YouTube so that you can know when we're coming live and what our next topics will be. All right. So you guys say bye to the people. We're going to get ready to roll up out of here, man. Y'all take care and have a blessed day. We'll see you all on the next episode.
Yes.
Hey there, if you're in the midst of a real estate journey, whether you're buying, selling, getting licensed, or already licensed, this video is just for you. I've got some outstanding news to share, so stick around. Considering buying a home? We're here to help. We offer, at no cost or commitment, to schedule a showing for any property in the Houston Metroplex. When you choose our firm, we'll be with you every step of the way, guiding you through the process. Want to learn more? Visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. If you're thinking about selling your home, we've got some great services to offer, again at no cost or commitment. We can provide a free neighborhood buying and selling activity report, showing you the recent market activity in your area. We also offer a free in-person property condition home evaluation, where one of our professionals will provide recommendations to help sell your home faster and for more money. When you choose our firm to sell your home, we'll ensure it reaches more active home buyers than any other realtor. To learn more about this, visit our website or give us a call at the number shown. Real estate agents. Are you ready to take your career to new heights with a brokerage that puts you first? At Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, we offer something no one else does, a powerful money-back guarantee. We believe in our support so much that if you don't close a transaction within 90 days, we'll refund every dollar you've paid to us. And if a year goes by and you still haven't closed, we'll even refund your payments to HAR, MLS, and Supra. Your success is our priority. At Brooks & Davis, you're not just joining a brokerage, you're becoming part of a community that's dedicated to your growth. Whether you're a licensed agent ready to elevate your career, or you're on your way to earning your license, we've got a place for you. Even if you are not a Brooks & Davis real estate agent, you can unlock the full potential of your real estate career by becoming a part of our free membership. Join our supportive family where you can grow, innovate, and be recognized. Embrace diversity as we reshape real estate with impactful solutions for all communities. Make a difference by engaging in local initiatives for a brighter future. Elevate your education beyond transactions and prepare for success, including taking the real estate exam. Enjoy accessibility and easy collaboration within our vibrant real estate community. And here's the best part, it won't cost you a dime. The only investment required is your time, the rest is on the house. Are you ready to soar? Join us now and let's make your real estate journey unforgettable. If you already have a real estate license, we invite you to explore the World Changers community. And if you're in the process of obtaining or interested in getting your real estate license, discover the exclusive opportunities waiting for you with the Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm Student Affiliate Membership. Visit the link on the screen today. Brooks & Davis Real Estate Firm, your trusted partner in real estate.